Governor margins tight in some races. The counting continues, but not without a hitch. Historically, more voters turn out for presidential elections, and that's exactly the case in southern Arizona. 9 on Your Side's Corey Marshall has the story from the Pima County Election Center, where they say the problems aren't new, they're just more widespread.
Election day is over, but the work at the Pima County Election Center continues.
Give us a call at 724.
Chief Deputy Recorder Chris Rhodes says without question, this year's early voter turnout is record-breaking. But a big part of reported voter problems comes from those early voter ballots. He says once Election Day rolled in, thousands of calls, complaints flooded the office.
Would you say that it's safe to say that any of the voter problems that have kind of come up on Election Day are mostly voter error and not any programming or anything going on at the Election Center?
Typically that is the case. A lot of people don't want to say that.
A majority of voter problems involve voters who move and don't update their address. They go to their old precinct and not the new polling site. Another issue, early voters who decide not to vote early and instead head to the polls. They get provisional ballots. And then Rhodes says there's the calls from people who are registered to vote, just not in Arizona. Tack on a few extra provisional ballots for those guys.
But that definitely bogs down the system as we go.
This year's redistricting also adds to voter woes.
So a lot of people had new polling places, and getting them to the correct polling site was the big block of the calls we took yesterday.
So in essence, you're seeing the effects of the redistricting in this election?
Oh yes, without question.
In the 2008 presidential election, the center received 32,000 ballots. They're expecting around 30,000 this year. Today, the early ballots are being pushed through. The provisional ballots are next. By law, all counting must be finished 10 days after the election.
We're going to be working in every day that ends with the word day until we're done.
Corey Marshall, KGUN-9 on your side.